How's it going, everyone? My name is Adam Lentz, and I'm back with another week of my Derelict update logs. This week was pretty productive. I did some character mechanics with parkour. You can see with these blocks here and also this ladder. Also did a little bit of modeling, made a building here. I don't know if I'm going to use this. I'm just trying to iron down a style, so if you guys kind of like the way this looks, let me know. Community feedback is what's going to drive a lot of this. And I also did some UI stuff. So enough rambling on about what I added. Let's actually show you. So I'm going to hit play, and I'm actually going to use a standalone window here because I am doing some UI stuff. So it'll be best to see it kind of in a full-ish resolution, which would be 1080p. So let's just kind of look into the parkour things first because that's where my character is. As I approach this wall, you'll be able to see a UI pops up instructing me to hit space to do something parkour related. With a wall with space in front of it, you'll see that my character vaults over it. We'll do that again. So yeah, you're able to jump over low walls like that. With a big block like this one, I can climb up it to get up on top. Give myself some high ground here, you know how it goes. And what's good about this system, if any of you are familiar with old Derelict, the old system used like blocks that basically detector parts. So you could only jump over specific items. It wasn't dynamic with any of the map geometry. With this, it's actually map geometry dynamics. So if I were to jump over the corner here, I'm able to vault. If I were to say jump up on the side here, I'm able to climb it. And whatever the map geometry ends up being, you'll be able to do some parkour around it. I think there's a place on this hill where I can kind of show a little better. So I can like climb this hill with some parkour. So yeah, pretty interesting. I've also got a ladder here. He'll auto holster his weapon when getting on the ladder. And you'll be able to see that he climbs the ladder. The hand positioning needs a little bit of work. I'll figure out a better way to do that than just a sine loop. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty good so far. Once you get to the top, you can hit space to climb up. Again, the positioning is all wonky, so I'll need to do some fine-tuning to make it look a little more natural. If I were on the ladder here, and I only climb up partially and hit space, I'll just drop off of it. So yeah, that's about everything I have to show you right now for the parkour and character mechanics stuff that I added. So let's jump into the UI. Now, if I hit Q, you'll be able to see that my radial menu is no longer populated because I've actually added the inventory system. So hitting tab here will bring up my inventory window. You can see I've got all this fun stuff. As far as equipment goes, this is unfinished. As you can tell, I have no icons for any of the military items here, so that's something that you'll see next week. But it is in the works. It started, and it was just something so I could get the layout of everything figured out. However, as far as binding weapons goes, all of these are totally functional. So you can see I've got a double barrel shotgun now. That's the weapon I added this week. I've only added one this week, unfortunately. But I was busy with other stuff, as you can see. So we'll start by clicking the double barrel here. It brings up this information tab. You can go back by hitting the info button there. It turns it into a back arrow. And it gives you a description. It gives you the icon, the name, the type. And then it gives you 3 bars for firepower, rate of fire, and accuracy. All this taken directly from our Roblox version. So not a lot of new things as far as creativity goes, just basically porting over. But the Roblox version is fantastic. The UI was originally designed by my good friend Rift Talon, and he was the other developer at the time. He is a UI genius, so you can give him the credit he deserves for the UI style I'm using here. But yeah, if I were to hit bind, it brings up my radial menu. I can bind it to 1 through 6, so let's just bind it to 3. Now you can see it's bound to 3. Right now, I do have a bug with the double barrel shotgun where holstering is backwards for it, and only the double barrel. I don't know why. I'm not sure what its problem is. I guess I'll figure it out eventually. Let's bind a couple more weapons, shall we? So we'll do this 1-to-1. I'll put, say, my laser pistol. We'll bind that to number 2. And we'll just stick with that for now. So I'll pull out the double barrel here. Here's my reload animation. Standard double barrel reload. Yep. Thump. Yeah. So yeah, it's just, you know, a shotgun. It fires 6 bullets at once, I think. Pretty good spread. But yeah. And if I fire at the building here, you can see it's a solid collision box, so nothing very interesting going on there. And then I can switch to number 2, my laser pistol. This is all things we've seen at this point. But yeah, I mean, definitely having the ability to bind your own weapons now is something absolutely needed. As you can see, I do plan on doing attachments, but attachments and drop don't work at this point. I don't have an attachment system set up, and I don't have a pickup item system yet. And that's something I'll probably do this week. It's not very hard at all. I just have to, you know, do it. But yeah, it's definitely all coming together pretty good. I can click on these. It gives a description. However, these are going to show the defense values for different damage types. I think I'm going to do something along the lines of physical damage, energy damage, and heat damage, or temperature damage or something. That'd be heat and cold in case I do a cold weapon, but I don't think I will. I think I'll just keep it to heat. But yeah, this is very unfinished at the moment, so honestly, it was really just, you know, getting a better hang of creating UI and all that fun stuff that has to do with the widgets and everything. And I think, you know, this week was definitely good for that. Also, I just noticed this scan line isn't working. I do have a loop going through to find everything with scan lines, but I guess it missed the icon here. It does look like it has everything else though, so that's good. But yeah, that's about all I have to show you guys this week. If you liked the video, please feel free to leave it a like. Subscribe if you haven't, because I do post these videos every Friday, and I will be posting them for the foreseeable future, as this is a large game. I'm the only one working on it. Although it was something that I created with a team on Roblox. My team did not switch over to Unreal Engine with me because they have other aspirations outside of game design, and that's perfectly fine with me. I support them entirely in what they want to do with their lives. I want to move forward with my game design career, so here we are. But yeah, the support that you guys have been giving me as well, unbelievable. I really appreciate all the kind words and words of encouragement, as well as suggestions that you guys have. It really helps me out. It really helps me, you know, continue to pursue this. Again, if you guys have any suggestions, things you'd like to see changed, something along the lines, any little nitpicks, I'd be happy to hear them and respond to them. I read every comment that's put under these videos. So, again, I do really appreciate it, guys. Again, my name is Adam Lentz. This has been a Derelict Development Log, and I will see you guys next week. Bye-bye now.